Accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Roland David, representing the good people of Yellow House. I'm here to propose the motion which says, does money really determine happiness? Before I begin, let us look at what money is all about. Money, according to the English Learner Dictionary, define money as a legal tender, that which is issued by a sovereign authority as a medium of exchange in financial transaction between the citizen and government. Happiness, in other way around, is an agreeable feeling or a condition of the soul in which, or a strong feeling which is arising from the mind. Yes, money does simply determine happiness with the following points of mind. Let us look at the federal government. During the reign of Muhammadu Buhari in office for 8 years, Nigeria was being indebted for the foreign country with about 42 trillion naira. This money was not being paid until when Muhammadu Buhari left office. This has led the incumbent president, the president of Ahmed Bola Tinubu, to remove subsidy. This has led to the skyrocketing of fuel price from the price of per liter, which is about 617 naira. And this singular act has caused a lot of Nigerians to lose their job. And you know what it means when you lost your job? It means that monthly you can no longer receive salary. And don't forget that salary comes in terms of money. Tell me, if anybody cannot receive salary in a month, will you be happy? But when you receive a lot every month, I believe you will be happy. Another way in which we can also determine money as able to determine happiness is in the area of a lot of Nigerians today. Let me, for example, you go to work by tomorrow and your MD call you and say your salary has been increased. Are you not going to be happy or not? You are going to be happy. A lot of Nigerians, an average Nigerian today, can no longer go to work, to and fro work without breaking. It's not that breaking is their hobby, but because of the high cost of transportation. Even when they are tired from work, they have to break for them to pass on this time. And I assure you that if money will have available, these people will have back breaking from work, and they were able to be happy with the job they are doing, and also to be happy, they also be happy with themselves. Let us also look at this time in the Kaduna Railway that was being attacked in the year 2022 by bandits. The money was being requested from the federal government about 30 billion in order to plant security gadgets in strategic places, and also to place that have the capacity to take these bandit weapons carried, and also to place security personnel in strategic places. But this money was not released by federal government, and this has led a lot of Nigerians lost their life with that bandit attack, and a lot medical personnel who was in that train was also killed in that process, that was traveling to go and minister her expertise on Nigerians, was also killed. We expect the families to get if this money was being released, this security gadget will have been placed, and these people have traveled safely and able to reach where they are going, and their loved ones were happy to see them. Let us see an area of medical care. A lot of people today, before going to hospital, money will be requested for diagnosis and series of tests have to be carried on you before proper treatment can be done. And deposit have to be requested for you before from every hospital before treatment can commence. A lot of Nigerians have battled this process because they don't have money. They have gone into self-medication, which have also led them to abuse of drugs and affect their life negatively. If money will have been available, I'm telling you that these people will follow the normal process, and they were able to feed themselves up after treatment and able to live a healthy and happy life. Let us also look at it. If you present two families before us, family A and B, and family A is able to take care of their kids, so their hospital bill, light bill, house rent, pay their students' school fees, and NEPA bill, green bill, soap bill, etc., etc. You agree with me that family A, who is able to pick up their rent, they will be more happy than the family B who cannot. Let us see people who have dreams to achieve, they cannot achieve because there is no money. Let us see people who have career to pursue, they cannot pursue because there is lack of money. People who have talent to develop, they cannot develop because there is no money. Let us talk about those who have they sent out of school because of school fees. Because there is money, all these have been proven mission impossible because there is money, there is no money. If money were available, I assure you that these people will be happy, they're able to pursue their career and achieve their dream. The extent in which money can determine happiness can never be emphasized. And there is a saying that faith moves heaven. I want to tell you that body moves the head. I believe with this viewpoint that I like to go, I'm able to convince you that money does really determine happiness. Thank you.
Take. Take.
Okay, thank you very much. Please can we jam our hands together once again? Let's call on the president.
Greetings the moderator, panel of judges, accolades and keeper, my co-debaters and the critical audience. Standing before you is Mr. Sylvia Morachi-Duro, representing Greenhouse. And I'm here to oppose the motion which states that money determines happiness. Before I proceed, it's important to understand what money is and what happiness is. Money is any medium of exchange that is generally recognized, accepted, and facilitates the transaction of goods and services. While happiness, on the other hand, has several definitions, but according to the Bromensky definition of happiness, which is globally recognized as the real definition of happiness, is defined first, and I quote, happiness is an enduring state of mind consisting not only the feeling of joy, contentment, and other positive emotions, but also a sense that one's life is meaningful and valued. According to Abraham Maslow in his book titled A Theory of Motivations, page 375, this page contains the 5 hierarchy of needs, and this hierarchy of needs are said to be the psychological theories of what determines human behavior and what makes human being who they are: physiological need, love and belongingness, safety, esteem, and self-actualization. Now, self-actualization is the full realization of one's creative, intellectual, and social potential through internal drive. In fact, self-actualization is becoming the best version of oneself. Now, if you remember the early definition of happiness which I gave, according to the Bromensky, you will know that there is a correlation between happiness and self-actualization, and not happiness and money. The misappropriation of happiness for money is the main reason why so many people are in the wrong marriages and in the wrong jobs. We have seen couples, after having a luxurious wedding, only for them to go their separate ways 2 months into the marriage. I have seen people earning in millions, but they are not happy and they are not satisfied. I know of women who are living in abusive marriages. Yes, they went in for the money, but when they are happy, no. They were sad. Sometimes they even go back to their parents' house in body bags, in coffins. Research has it that those who are financially, those who have money are more prone to committing suicide. Take for instance, Finland and Denmark, who constantly score high on measures of wealth-induced happiness. They relatively have high suicidal rates. According to World Population Review on matters concerning depression, do you know that the top 10 countries that came top 10 in suicidal rates are those countries that are wealthy? In fact, the United States of America came second on the list. Let's not even go back. We all remember the lady last year, 2022, October, by name Mrs. Adetutu, who nearly committed suicide. She was said to be a top-rank officer in DSS. In fact, she was said to have received a promotion a week before the incident. Why didn't her money and does not have bring her happiness? You see, happiness is found within an individual and does not lie on money. How many of us have luxurious cars? How many of us are living in estates? In fact, how many of us here have a very flamboyant life? But every Saturday we look forward to coming for our youth activities, play games, have fun. And then what do? We drink our garri. Sometimes we even eat our mai by our brother here. Would you now say that those living in Maitama and Asokoro are more happier than you? You see, the quest of money is the main reason why parents have become strangers before their children. That is why you see so many nuisance upon all the money squandered on them in the academics, in their upkeep. Instead of them bringing joy to the family, they become social nuisance to their parents and to the society at large, because the parents left their primary duties of caring for their children in chase of money. No wonder the book of 1 Timothy chapter 6 from verse 9 to 10, and I read, but those who want to get rich fall into temptation and in the wrongdoing of disastrous desires. For the love of money is the root of all evil. Human needs are insatiable. That is why we see the burning fire of those who are looking for happiness in the wrong places, chasing after money. That is why you have so many rich, frustrated folks among us. Brethren, I hope with this numerous point of mine, I am able to convince you that money does not determine happiness. Thank you.
Join your hands together. Okay, please let's maintain some silence as we now invite the second speaker for Yellow House to take the speech. Thank you.
Please.
Good day, my chairman, moderator, equally thank you for my co-debaters, members of the CYON, ladies and gentlemen, good day. My name is Joy representing the Yellow House. I'm here to propose on the motion which says, does money really determine happiness? Yes, money determines happiness because money is the source of every family's happiness. As a father, if you don't have money, you won't be able to maintain the demands of your family. You won't be able to provide for their needs. You won't be happy. Your children will not give you that smiling face when you are coming home without no goodies. Your wife will not still give you that joy and that respect of calling you names like darling, sweetheart, my love, my better half. Rather, you'll be hearing names like Papa Obi, Papa Emeka, Papa Chima, even your own name. She will call you all sorts of names because there's no more respect. Money determines happiness because if you agree with me that the most depressed people in this society are the poor masses. You agree with me that the ones who died of depression are because of financial problems. You will also agree with me that the most divorced home in this society are the ones who also have money. Their problems are finance. I heard my opponent saying that money does not determine happiness. A question to you, my co-debater. If you don't have money, will you be able to put call across to your loved ones? Can you recharge your phone? To my audience, please keep the answer to yourself. To my audience, for those ones on TikTok, if you don't have money to subscribe, will you be able to know the latest challenge on TikTok? Will you know the challenge? Will you be happy? You won't be happy. Why are you telling me that money doesn't determine happiness? Let me tell you, money determines happiness in relationship because money makes relationship happier and healthier. Money keeps relationship. Money keeps family. A person who doesn't have money cannot provide shelter. It can't pay for the school fees. And during this rainy season, if you can't shelter yourself, my dear, you'll be under the rain. Some will be sleeping under the bridge. Some are outside due to the money is not here. If you have the money, you will be happy. You will smile. My dear, it is better to cry on Ferrari and Benz than to cry poor. I heard my opponent saying that money is the root of all evil. I'm telling you that the Bible said money is the root of all evil. That is the love of money. But I'm to tell you that the love of money is the beginning of all happiness. Because when you have money, you'll be happy. You will have the joy. Let's take for instance this youth now. We don't go to people that also have money for them to come and support us. Rather, we meet the rich ones. We don't make patrons. With these few points of mine, I'm able to convince you. I'm not to convince that money can make happiness. Thank
For what and for youth, please join your hands together. It's not easy to be here. And I know that one thing I want to assure is that everyone that participated in this debate will have a reward. No, it's spiritual reward, not physical one. So it's a commitment and a promise. Let's call our second speaker from Greenhouse. Please join us together for her.
Panel of judges, after thank you for my co-debaters and my audience. My name is Doris Ilonwa from Greenhouse, and I'm here to oppose the motion that money determines happiness with the following points of mine. In 1938, the Harvard Story of Adult Development carried out a research to find out what really determines happiness and what does not. From this research, it was found out that the people that live happier and healthier are those that have good relationship with others, not want money. And also that once basic needs are met, the correlation between money and happiness diminishes. That is to say that increase in income is not directly proportional to the increase in happiness. Take for instance, most persons in the country who are into Yahoo Plus, OKT and other ritual practices, even those into organ harvesting, kidnapping and other fraudulent activities, yes, they make money, they are able to take care of their basic needs, but we all know that they will not happy because most of them ended up in prison, most of them ended up losing their sanity, most of them ended up losing their lives. How do you think they will be happy? Furthermore, we all can agree with me that money does not determine happiness, rather creates enmity among loved ones. The pursuit of money often comes at a great cost, and most individuals in the relentless pursuit of money often sacrifices their leisure time, meaningful relationships, even their lives and those of their loved ones, all because of money. We all know the story of Judas Iscariot, who betrayed his master and Lord Jesus Christ because of money. He later committed suicide because his money couldn't give him happiness. And coming down to our individual homes, where siblings, blood brothers and sisters are fighting themselves all because of money, how do you think there will be happiness in that family and even in the generations to come? My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, we all can agree with me that money does not determine happiness, rather separates us from God and Creator. In the book of Matthew chapter 9 verse 24, and I quote, "No one can serve two masters at a time. It's either you love one and hate the other, or you are devoted to one and despise the other. You can't serve two masters. You can't serve both God and money." And again in the book of Matthew chapter 16 verse 26, and I quote, "For what shall a man gain if he and again in the book of Matthew chapter 16 verse 26, and I quote, "For what shall a man profit if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what can a man give in exchange for his life?" Of course we know it's nothing. Coming down to our religious lives here in Africa, we all know how money have distracted our religious leaders, our priests, and even heads of our human religious activities from preaching the good news, that is eternal life. How do you think they'll be happy when they sleep every day with guilt in their heart, knowing that they are doing the wrong thing? My dear brothers and sisters in Christ, finally, in the book of Matthew chapter 19 verse 24, Jesus said to his disciples, and I quote, "It is easier."
For God and for youth, please join your hands together for me. It's not easy to be there. So, and it's a very dicey topic. Please join your hands together for everyone. On this note, we'd like to ask that the two groups communicate to yourself who is giving us the concluding comment, the point. It's just one person is giving us the conclusion, one person. Yes, have you made your choice? We call on. Remember, you have 2 minutes for conclusion. You have done very well. We call on the Yellow House for their conclusion.
Standing on already established protocol, I still maintain my ground that money doesn't really determine happiness. Let us look at the area of, for example, for today, we are living in an advanced and technological world. You need a television in order to update yourself. You need a radio. You need your phone in order to update yourself. Imagine that you don't have these things. You're able to get information. They say information is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is wealth. Imagine you cannot get this information. You will look as if people are watching color television and are still watching black and white. Not only see you want to do wedding today, see no money that is required. You set a goal to do a wedding. You want to buy a car to please your woman. Is it not money that is required? Let us say you want to do a wedding. Is it not money that is required to accomplish all those goals? Those will be proven impossible without money. And when you accomplish all goals, I think you will be very happy. Let us say today you're able to invite, you want to build a house in order to save yourself from the embarrassment of landlords. Is it not money when you finish such an accomplishment? Are you not going to be happy? Let us say, for example, for today, you're able to you were able to use money to buy other things. Let us say you need money, you invite a man of God today. Transportation, is it not money you are going to give him? Feeding, and is it not money you are going to give him? Let us say also accommodation. At the end of the day, give him what you call honorarium. If you don't give him that, and next time when you call him, he will tell you that I'm very, very busy. You can see that money is very, very important. Let us say that a family member is being kidnapped by kidnappers, and they say you should pay a ransom. That ransom is not money, and when you don't pay such a ransom, it will not be released. And when it's released, when you pay such money, then you will be very happy. Let us look at the youth week today. We are organizing a youth week. We have a project to achieve at the end, and we will give envelope to individuals who can contribute financially, and that is money to be able to accomplish our goal, which is money. And when we're able to achieve these goals at the end, we will be very, very happy. And as I conclude, I say the extent in which money can does determine happiness can never be overemphasized. There is a saying that money
Please join us together for me. Thank you very much. We call on the next contestant for the concluding point. Thank you. Please silence, please.
Standing on the protocol we observe, I still remain Sister Sylvia Morachi, and I am still insisting that money does not determine happiness. My opponent here is busy saying what money can buy, what money can acquire. The question is, does money determine happiness? Now, we have rich, happy people in our society, yes, but that doesn't mean that money is the source of their happiness. Let's take, for instance, the story of Job. Job was a happy, wealthy man and was a happy poor man. If money was the reason why he was happy, he would have repented God and died. But because his happiness comes from within, he stood strong till his wealth was given back to him. We have the social classes in our society. We have the high class, the average, and the low class. But we can find happiness in their midst. So does it mean that those who are not rich are supposed to be sad? Why those that are rich are supposed to be happy? The answer is no. Now you say that money determines happiness, and we all know that money is a medium of exchange that facilitates the transaction of goods and services. Please, can any one of you here show me a supermarket, a mall, or a shop where I can go and buy happiness? The answer is no. You see that so many of us here have gone the wrong path in the chase of money, in the chase of happiness in the wrong places. And that is why we have so many people who are frustrated in our society. Brethren, I want to remind you that money does not determine happiness, but happiness comes from self-actualization, which comes from God. Thank you.